out there this morning?
It is getting really busy, Carrie. And speaking of wildfires, an update on that. Highway 1 closure, full closure in effect in Hope and Lytton. Assessments are being done right now. The Hope and Lytton closure, there will be an update at 10 a.m. and the Chase to Serena closure will be at 3 p.m. this afternoon. So until then, full closures in effect. Make sure you check Drive BC for details. And in Vancouver, that fire along Commercial Drive is causing some delays right now north of First Avenue. Emergency crews are now on scene, but so is Vancouver PD. So this could be a little bit until this reopens, the blockage north of First Avenue. So try to avoid that area if you can. They're known for their modern Peruvian cuisine and high altitude drinks. And now Suyo has been voted the best new restaurant and best Latin American restaurant by Vancouver Magazine. And we have with us the mastermind of it all, Lima-born chef Ricardo Valverde, joining us today to give us a preview of their menu. Welcome, chef.
Well, thank you for having us. I'm very excited to be here.
That current addition Highway 10 is still causing some delays, but definitely better compared to earlier this morning near 168. The right lane remains blocked, and that brand new crash on 96 and 148 as well is brand new. So crews are not on scene yet. I'll definitely give you an update in a little bit. Back to you. 19th century inn to a luxury boutique hotel can seem like a daunting task, but it's the project creative director Autumn Hashi and interior designer Jillian Smith-Moore take on CTV's new series, Staying in Hotel Julie. And now joining us to chat a bit about how they made their vision come to life are Autumn and Jillian. How are you?
We're great. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on this series. Now, the 19th Century Inn you transformed is located in Stratford, Ontario. Why this property? Vancouver entrepreneur Tara Bosch started her low-sugar candy company, Smart Sweets, in 2016. And within a few years, grew the business into a multi-million-dollar candy empire. And now she's paving the way for the next female entrepreneur with a new initiative called Bold Beginnings. And she's here today to tell us more about it. Thank you so much for joining us, Tara.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am so excited to chat with you today. Now, you started your company, Smart Sweets, at 22 years old. Tell us some of the challenges you had to overcome as a young entrepreneur. This morning, there's that huge fire in the Bridgeport area at 115th Avenue, east of 125A. Fire crews are now fighting the blaze and causing plumes of smoke, black smoke in the air at this. For sure. Thanks, Angelina. Well, I know we're not even halfway through the week, but that doesn't mean we can't look forward to things this weekend. It's now time for your morning smile. Added 10 new restaurants in the Vancouver Guide, and today we have the only vegan restaurant that made the recent additions. Joining us now is Spoke Restaurant chef and owner Colin Uyeda. Welcome, chef. How are you?
Doing well, thank you.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
This is a brand new, fairly new restaurant. It's only been a year and a bit, and you made the list, the only vegan restaurant. How does that Langley? An update on that. The multi-vehicle crash on Highway 1 involving half a dozen vehicles westbound. Crews are now on scene between 232nd and 248. Still expect that heavy volume. The residual volume is going to be there for a little bit until crews leave, but Fraser Highway and Lougheed Highway still looking really good as alternate routes. And an update on that collision on Hastings eastbound, east of Willingdon. That is now clear. A little bit of a volume left over there, but that is definitely looking better than early this morning. Imagine just walking down the street and getting serenaded by a bunch of amazing male singers. It's now time for your morning smile. This woman is 85-year-old Nona Rosa, and she looks like she's loving this. Who wouldn't? I mean, this will make my day. What do you guys think?
Love it. Anytime I go for a walk, I would love people to serenade to me, right? Set the mood.
And especially, like, you know, good-looking, good singers like this, like these guys. Celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, the International Indigenous Hip-Hop Awards is happening here in Vancouver for the first time, featuring several Indigenous artists in Canada and abroad. We have the president of the award show, hip-hop MC and speaker, Miss Christy Lee, to give us more details. How are you? People of all backgrounds, but those of Asian descent may be more impacted than most. Now, a new initiative called the Blossom Mental Health Fund aims to change the narrative around mental health in the Asian Canadian community. Joining us this morning with more are founders Madeline Chung and Bryce Cito. How are you guys?
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us, Cristina.
Thank you so much for joining us. Now, Madeline, let's start with you. You also founded the Represent Asian Project. Tell us about the Blossom Mental Health Fund. What's the difference? Speaking of therapy, and a portion of the funds raised for BMHF will help provide funding to Asian Canadians facing financial difficulties in accessing therapy. Madeline, can you tell us about that? Glenline Parkway as well. I am looking into what's going on there. There's some delays happening there as well. But Portman Bridge is looking really good. Patella Bridge is slow, like I mentioned earlier, but no delays in the Portman Bridge and Highway 1, particularly close to Gallardi and Brunette Avenue. That is looking really good. And there's that collision at 76th Avenue at 152nd Street. That is still there, but not causing any major Latin American festival in the Pacific Northwest. From amazing food to entertainment, Latincouver is all about preserving the Latin American culture in BC and celebrating its 15th anniversary. Joining us now with more details about the event is founder and executive director Paula Murillo. Welcome, Paula.
Hello, Cristina. How are you?
Thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you for having us.
Now, this is obviously a highly anticipated event here in Vancouver. Tell us the highlights. What can we expect this year?
Excited.
Anything that you can do this summer. Why not add something new and fun to your home? Take a look. Okay, this might be a little ambitious, but how fun is this? Jumping to bed. Look at this.
Oh.
Right? Believe it or not, this is actually a one-bedroom apartment.
You know, I've heard of people having swings in their bedrooms before, but I never... This is the kind of swing I could get used to.
Right? Keeps you active while you're at home. Why not? Something new?
Exercise as well, right? She's using her quads and her butt.
It looks a lot of fun.
All right.
If you have Morning Smile-worthy videos to share with us, make sure you DM us or tweet us. That's it for your Morning Smile today. Delta in particular, the new crash northbound near the north end of the Cliven overpass. It blocked the right lane, but that has been cleared. But there's a brand new stall following that on Highway 91. So solid lineup right now, Highway 91 and the Alex Fraser, and a solid lineup as well. The George Massey Tunnel coming from Ladner Trunk is going to be very, very busy heading to downtown Vancouver. This is a live look of the Alex Fraser Bridge, a little bit better than early this morning. That crash on the Maryhill bypass eastbound just before the Pitt River Bridge. It's causing single lane traffic in both directions right now. It is easing up quite a bit, and crews are now on site. I was just going to say, my chiropractor would be like, there's no way you should be doing that like this for 7 days, right? That's difficult. Let's work our way to the weekend, shall we? Do you have a signature distinct laugh? It's now time for your Morning Smile. Infectious, and this is Barney, actually. I don't know if he's trying to copy someone or this is his own laugh.
Wow. Okay.
I think all of us have our own distinct laughs. What do you guys think? That's not how you laugh.
That's Janet off of Friends. You just took Janet's laugh.
That is the Carrie's distinct. This is her laugh. That is the...
We do laugh a lot on this show.
Oh, we do.
You have a great laugh.
I know it's Carrie with you when I hear that laugh.